welcome back to Trackmania, this time for some TCS action. League 4 we're starting off with. We got a fair amount of games today. My name is Quantum Deathcat, and we're here for Hypnotik versus Lambda Kappa. Alrighty then, let me open up the live stream, get us here together, and watch some great Trackmania. See, there you go. That should be good. Right, there you go. Oh, and I can edit the stream info from my phone. That's sick. Alright. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think this is warm-up for both of these teams. We've got the 1v1 to start off, then we got the 3v3, and then the 4v4. We're going to start off with the 1v1 here. The warm-up taking place by everyone, obviously. Gonna have two players, one on each side. We'll get to see who's the better player between those two. I maybe should have these on. Yes, I should. There you go. That is a good idea. Thank you to whoever pointed that out. And welcome to the 8 wonderful ladies and gentlemen in the chat watching us right now. If you have any issues, please tell me so. I'll try and keep my eye on the chat at all times. It is live, ladies and gentlemen. We are going down to the 1v1. Good luck, have fun all around. It is going to be Iron God versus Wallagen. Hypnotik have put out Wallagen, and Lambda Kappa have gone with Iron God. Let's look at Wallagen here, because he's the one in the lead. A little bonk there by Iron. Gets himself out into last place for now. Well, second place is technically last place. Wallagen not making any mistakes so far, and that's why he is in the lead for right now with, I mean, 2/3 of a second ahead of his competitor. Very nicely played by him so far. He can save as long as he can get the finish right. It's all in the finish. Can he do the finish? Yes, he can. And so does Iron God. Wallagen takes the first round. And Hypnotik go up 1-0. You love to see it if you're a Hypnotik fan. If you are, obviously, a Lambda Kappa fan, you hate to see it. But, no matter what, all I want is some great racing. That's what, if you're a neutral fan, if you're just watching because it's Trackmania, because Trackmania is fun, then, yeah, you're happy no matter what happens here. Let's have a good round. Iron God overtakes Wallagen here. With a wider line, he's going to get overtaken once again. They're giving each other the lead back and forth here. Wallagen having the lead for a little bit longer. This time, Iron God going for a tighter line, but he's gonna lose touch with the leader here, and it's gonna come down to the last 2 checkpoints. One good turn here, and Iron God takes the lead. A clip there by Wallagen, and it's gonna give Lambda Kappa their first win there. We're tied at 1. Continue on here. We're tied at 1. As said earlier, both players have had 1 bonk so far. Let's see if this round will get a 0. They're overtaking each other back and forth depending on which corner. It seems like Wallagen likes this one in particular, the one with the 3 holes on the outside. He's able to take it a lot more inside than Iron God is. the good. Oh, no. That's a big mistake there by Walgen. He falls back once again. He's behind by 2 seconds. All you need to do if you're Iron God, go into the finish. He does. Good angle. And Walgen finishes as well, 1.8 seconds behind. It's 2-1 for the Lambda Kappa team. And I just closed my phone by accident, so I can't look at the Twitch chat. There we are. That's what you like to see. Well, that's what I like to see, I should say. There we go. Also, thank you to everyone who's followed. I want to thank Stoker Cold and Monkey TM. Thank you for the follows. Very much so appreciated. Now, Walgen is in the lead here with a 1 second lead. All he needs to do is safe to the finish. He doesn't need to really risk anything. Just get the perfect lines. Everyone's made a mistake so far, and the opponent has always been able to take advantage of it. And so far, that story stays true. We're tied at 2 here. So far, not a close race. We're tied at 2, but all 4 times we've had massive mistakes out of both players. So let's see what they can bring us this time. Hopefully a cleaner race. Let's see a good round here. I'm just going to switch back and forth. No clean round this time. Walgen goes a little bit too far. And he falls off of the road, clipping, and is now behind by over 4 seconds. Irongun actually came close to doing the same mistake, but was closer to the checkpoint, and I think that's the end. Yeah, Walgen DNF'd. He resets himself, and we're going to go on to the next round with Kappa now up 3-2 in the series. It's best of 7, don't forget. (3-2) lead now for Lambda Kappa, and Iron God! Oh no! He forgets to go! He forgets to go! Oh no! And Iron God's gonna DNF. Will Walgen take the plea? Oh, okay. His remote died. And, okay, Walgen will go for the reset here. Alright. On for the real round 6, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, what is this camera angle? That was odd. Anyway, Iron God's controller is back to normal. Replugged in. His monitor is back on. Whatever the problem was, it was his remote. He said manette, and it's, a manette is a remote. So that is why. Oh no! Well, Iron God hits the wall. His newly replugged remote doesn't give him the strength. But Walgen, he messes up. He's absolutely out of it. He's turtled, and Iron God, despite his massive mistake, will go on to win the round. Walgen is behind by over 3 checkpoints. Probably still turtling? Yes, he is. That's some good quality turtling right there. An amazing turtle. Look at this. I could not have done any better. And obviously he will DNF 4-2. They start off strong here. This is the first round, I think, that both players made a mistake in the same round. Or a big, massive mistake, right? Not a mistake like, oh, I took a corner too wide. I mean, like, oh, I hit the wall kind of mistake, you know? So far, they are neck and neck. This is the closest one we've had in a long time. And Walgen really going far off to the side. but he doesn't clip the road barrier. He's got more speed than Iron, but Iron stays ahead. He takes a bad line, gets overtaken by Walgen. Let's see Iron. He takes a more inside line, but he doesn't have more speed. Walgen going into the finish. He messes up. Oh no, Walgen. Oh no. And Lambda take a 5-2 lead. Lambda Kappa, 5-2, best of 7. Only 2 more wins necessary for Iron. Walgen needs 5 wins out of the next 6 rounds to make his team go into the 3v3 up 1-0 in the series. Not looking too good right now. Few mistakes here by Walgen. Could have won that round. Oh, he clips the side of the road barrier there, but he doesn't get a massive slowdown. He's only behind by 1/10. He's taking that corner better. They're tied. They're neck and neck. Walgen is ahead, but Iron God takes the corner tighter. But the next corner, he's back behind. So it all depends on this next corner here. Iron God's got more speed, but his line is wide, and so Hypnotik will take a 3rd round there. Good stuff. Iron really needed to push there, and he pushed just a little too much. Ends up in the wall. It's 5-3 for Lambda Kappa. Hypnotik Esports still in the fight here. They need to win 4 more rounds in the next 5 to be able to win this one. Lambda Kappa are ahead 5-3, but that lead can evaporate really, really quickly. Iron with an amazing turnaround there, got so much more speed, and he's ahead by 1/10.5. He even takes that quarter better. He's ahead by 2.5 tenths now. Up the hill they go. Down the hill, and Walgen takes it too wide. He is gonna have to reset and DNFs. Iron God winning another round, and now Walgen needs to be perfect for Hypnotik. I like that. I don't know how you change your horn sound, but I love his horn sound. That is funny. One of the funniest horn sounds I've ever heard. Pew pew. It's pretty funny. Off to the races we go. It's 6-3. Hypnotik need 4 straight rounds in a row to be able to win this one and go up 1-0. All Iron needs to do is win 1 more out of the next 4. He's got to take a much more inside line. He's got so much more speed. He's ahead by 1/10.5 right now. Getting more speed out of that next corner. That drift is beautiful. Ahead by 2.25 tenths. Walgen taking that inside line. He's right inside. He's still behind. And Iron God's got more speed. Who's got the better line? Iron's got the better line, and he's gonna win it by less than 1/10. And that's a great last round. And Iron will win it out for Lambda Kappa. 1-0 in favor of Lambda Kappa as we go on to the 3v3 after this one. What a great round. Everyone joins in for a little bit of a warm-up as we get a reset for the 3v3 to start. I wonder who Lambda Kappa and who Hypnotik Esports will bring out here. I have plenty of players to choose from on both sides, as you can tell. Cal and Stoker Cold might not be in this game for the moment. Maybe they'll come back for the 4v4. But I don't know if they'll go back to Iron God. I doubt it. They'll probably go on with anyone from their side. Let's look at who they have, who they're capable of using. They got Cranhit, Kobe, Cal. I don't want to say that name. Claw, Slopew, Perchignan. All right, so I need to say these names in French. Kat, comment que je dis ton nom? How do I say your name? Because I don't want to say the QUA afterwards. It's awkward to say that. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that, actually. And I don't think that's your actual name either. 2 warm-ups to be had. And so let's see who these teams will bring out. It looks like on the side of Kappa, we're going to have Kobe, Kai, and Lix's. Not Lix's. Cal, Cranhit, there you go, and Kobe. And on the other side, we're going to have Kizu, White Wicks, and Lix's. Takwa, there you go, you're Aqua now. With a K in front. Takwa. There you go, that's the family-friendly way of saying that name. Kobe shows us how a good time is made, a 48.6. One of the better times so far. Hypnotik have been trying hard on this map. Claw seems to have a 48.3. Aldrin has a 48.6. Kobe also has a 48.6. And we're off to our second warm-up here. I wonder who will play, especially for Hypnotik, for the 4v4 now. Lulu and Guigs is the only one that hasn't played so far. And a lot of these names are throwing me off. I can't even say them in French. Lulu, Guigs. Je sais comment dire ce nom-là. Right? There's a lot of weird names here. Even a French person can't say it. Anyway, off to the 3v3. 6 players on the playing field here. Oh no. Lix is showing us how to go for the safe finish, which actually looks harder than the real finish. Oh my goodness, it looks so much harder than the real finish. And it's slower too. The game is live, ladies and gentlemen. And we're off to the races. Once again, the names of these players. Lix's, White Wicks, and Kizu for Hypnotik. Oh no, well, Hypnotik are already a man down. Meanwhile, on the side of Lambda Kappa, they got Kobe, Kai, and Cranhit. And that's another mistake by another Hypnotik player. 1, 2, 3 for Lambda Kappa here. White Wicks is the only one fighting up there with the Lambda guys. Going a bit wide. He is in 4th currently. Needs to come in first for his team to have a chance, and he won't come in first with a hit to the wall like that. It's going to be a 1, 2, 3 for the Lambda Kappa guys. All going to go into the big finish there. No one messes up. A clean 15 points out of the maximum 15 you can get. 15 out of the 21 total allocated points goes the way of Lambda Kappa. Hypnotik in their own server are messing up like this. They can't blame the server, right? You can't blame the server for mishaps like that. As we go on to the next round, I'm with Lixus here, so we're not bombarded by 5 cars inside of the same space. We can watch it from afar. And now we can go with White Wicks, who is in 4th place with Cal behind him. Kobe and Cranhit are fighting Kizu there for the lead. Cal overtakes White Wicks with a much better line, a lot more speed. Cranhit falls behind the 2 leaders. Let's go with Kobe here, who's fighting with Kizu. Who's gonna win this one? It's neck and neck. Kizu seems slightly ahead, but he's gonna mess it up. Kobe wins it out. Kizu in 2nd. Cranhit and Cal in 4th. Lambda Kappa still winning it out. On to the third round, ladies and gentlemen. 2-0 for Lambda Kappa. Kobe out to a big lead. Let's go on with Kizu. Who's back here. Cran hit. He seems to have hit the wall there. He falls into last place. Kobe out into a league of his own. No one is even near him up until Cal takes a better line and is able to catch up to his compatriot at Lambda. Kizu takes a white line. Whitewicks is in third, right up behind both of the rear of the two Lambda Kappa drivers. Though they still hold on to a 1 and 2. The 1-2 is very important in 3v3 because a 1-2 is an instant win. As Cal hits the wall there, he's going to fall back. Kobe is the only one who can win it out for these guys, and he does. But Hypnotik will win the round with a 2-3-4. Taking home 12 points to the 9 of Lambda. It's 2-1. Let's go to the back here. Kobe and Cal seem to really be liking this map, though. Cal making a few mistakes here and there. Hypnotik don't seem... Oh, wow. Well, that being said, Hypnotik making a few mistakes of their own. I thought they could control a comeback here, but third and fourth right now. The race for last place might actually be important here if Cal does hit on the wall. We're on with Kizu here, who is in third place, trying to catch up to the two Lambda Kappa guys. They're taking some good lines into the second to last checkpoint, going around. Kizu with a faster line overtakes Cal. Cal hits the wall. Kobe is in. No, Cal didn't hit the wall. It just looked like he did. He almost even overtook and sniped Kizu there. But Lixus comes in fourth as well. Cal does not get overtaken by Lixus there. And it's a win for Lambda Kappa. For those new to the 3v3 format, you need 11 points to be able to fortify a win, because there's only a maximum of 21. I say that as, oh, two players knocked themselves out. That's Lixus. Oh, third player knocks himself out. That's Cran hit. And now it's only Kobe versus Kizu and Whitewicks. Whitewicks keeping himself wide there. Lixus is in fourth as well. Keeping that fourth place alive is actually important. If Lixus loses that to Cal, then it's all going to come down to the fifth and sixth places here. Kobe keeping his lead, keeping his team alive right now. Kizu and Whitewicks, they need to come in second and third. They cannot mess this up, and they don't. And with Lixus in fourth, Cal in fifth, Cran hit in sixth, that is a win once again for Hypnotik. Only 9 points, not enough for Lambda Kappa here, even with one of their players winning the round. Kobe really seems to be liking this map. Maybe that's why. Oh well, that's a jinx. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Jinx Town. Kobe is out. He's hit a quarter, and oh, so is Cal. And now it's another situation for Lambda Kappa where, oh no, Cran hit. Their least consistent player on this map so far. He's in the lead, but they absolutely need Hypnotik to mess up the finish here. Hypnotik, though, have been doing so good so far. Let's watch it from Whitewicks' perspective here as Kizu tries to overtake Cran hit. He won't be able to. What's Whitewicks doing? He's going for the safe finish. Wait, this all comes down to the fifth place. No, it doesn't. I am lying to you. It seems like Cran hit missed the original finish, and I did not notice that. Kizu comes in first. Lix is in second. Whitewicks in third, and that's a 1-2-3 there. Blindcaster, ladies and gentlemen. Scuffed stream. Go to the back here. And we are back to a tied game at 3, ladies and gentlemen, as another Lambda Kappa boy hits himself on a wall. What's up with Lambda Kappa hitting on the walls here? Making a few mistakes. You can't afford that. Only a maximum of 7 rounds remaining here. Kobe out to a very, very large lead. 5/10 ahead of Kizu. Behind him is Cal, Whitewicks, and Lixes. And look at that fight behind. They're fighting for that 5th position, for that 3rd position as well. Who's got more speed? Oh no! Kizu hits the wall! Who comes in first? It's Cal, who goes ahead of both of the Hypnotik boys. Lixes and Whitewicks can't get it, and Kizu, because of his crash, will cause his team to lose it. Cal and Kobe giving their team the win. And it's 4-2. My cats are wondering why the hell I'm screaming. They're just giving me weird looks, man, both of them. Alright, up into the 8th round we go. It's 4-3 for Lambda Kappa. We're on with Lixes as Kobe and Cal are in 1st and 4th year. Kizu and Lixes overtake Cal there as Cal takes a more inside line on Lixes. And he's even going to take a more inside line on Kizu. AK go up 2-1 and 2 once again. But the Hypnotik boys are in 3rd, 4th, and 5th. They're hounds waiting for mistakes to come out of Lambda Kappa here. We're on with Lixes, who is in 3rd, trying his best to be faster than both of them. Are they going to mess up the finish? No, they're not. And it's going to be 5-3 for Lambda Kappa. You want to be let out? All right, I'm going to let out my cat real quick. Don't mind me. I'm just going to miss out the start of the next round. There you go. Well, I'm not going to miss the start of this next round because I'm already back in my seat here. My cat's out there. Well, one of them is. The other one's on my bed still. She's super adorable. Speaking of adorable, Kran hits line there is anything but adorable. That is last place for him unless someone else knocks themselves out of the round. He's a 2.5 seconds or so behind. Well, that being said, Kizu does exactly what I said you shouldn't do, and that's hitting yourself up against the wall. Kran hit is behind by quite a bit. Let's go on with Lixes. Once again, in 3rd. Whitewicks is in 4th with Kizu in 5th. Kranhit is behind by 4 seconds. Kobe in 1st and Cal in 2nd. Where have they it's exactly where they've been the entire time so far. 1 and 2. And at 48.7, that's a very nice time by Kobe there. The Hypnotik guy's just not fast enough to keep up. They're oh my goodness. That is pretty funny. They're calling out the Kranhit because he's forcing both of his teammates to carry it. Well, I can't blame them for saying so because that's exactly what Kobe and Kai have been doing. They've been absolutely carrying. Well, Kobe is not carrying anymore, but what's happened here? Pause. Okay, pause. All right, there is a pause announced. No wonder. I was so confused there. Cal, how you doing, buddy? Okay, so Kizu's restarting his game. Cal, please don't finish. Please don't be this way. Okay, he's not finishing. Okay. Whew. Whew. All right, that scared me. That scared me for a bit. We're waiting for Kizu to come back. His game needed a reset. Just a reminder, it is 6-3 right now. So they need 4 straight rounds to be able to win this. The same situation they were in actually during the 1v1, where Iron God won it out for Lambda Kappa. Now, as you can tell by the decal here for Lambda Kappa are 2 Greek letters, and they look as such on the cars. It's pretty cool, I know. If you guys did not know what Lambda Kappa meant, well, Lambda Kappa, just some Greek letters there. Makes for a decent team. It's funny how the French team calls themselves by 2 Greek letters, but I guess there's nothing else to focus on, right? Let's watch what Lixus is doing here. Ooh, a quarter pipe flip there. And he gets a beautiful 180. And he's going to go do it again. Oh, and it's a good air time. Oh, but he's sideways and he flips a little too much. And he can't cleanly land it. Let's see what Whitewicks can do here. He's coming up on the half pipe. He goes up in the air and falls just a little too high from the checkpoint. Yes, I am memeing. Speaking of Iron God, I talked about you during the 1v1 recap. Thank you so much for following. I did not see the follow when it came through about 9 minutes ago. Thank you so much for following. Let's watch Whitewicks as he tries and get this high jump here into the checkpoint. Can he do it? A little too low. He's going to try again. Going up for it. Up in the air. He's going to make it into the checkpoint. What a beautiful finish for Whitewicks there. What is Lixus doing? He is on the outskirts of the map. I don't know if he's going to go for full speed. We'll see in a little bit as we still wait for Kizu to come back here. They're fighting in the chat here. I love being able to read all this. Even though I'm not technically a qualified French person, right? I could still be able to read these and say, you know what? This is pretty funny. If you don't know any French and you're watching this and you're looking at chat and you're like, what the hell are they talking about? Don't worry about it. They're memeing. They are actually memeing. That's not even a joke. They literally are just memeing. Lixus, what are you doing? Resets. As long as he doesn't finish. If he finishes by accident, everyone else DNF'd. All right. Everyone is ready to go back in here. We're on for... Why is there 7? There you go. And we are back to the races. Ladies and gentlemen, it is 6-3. And it looks like Kranhit... Well, guess what he did? He's hit himself up against the wall. And now Kobe and Cal, once again, they need to carry. Thank you, Kakwa, for the follow. Thank you very much. Merci beaucoup. Kobe in the lead. Kizu in second place. Whitewicks in third with Cal. Well, he overtakes Whitewicks for third. Whitewicks falls to fourth as Kobe falls back. Kizu in the lead, but he won't have the lead for long. Cal, right on his behind, has more speed, overtakes, and he's in the lead. But Kizu, oh my goodness, Kizu with the speed. Whitewicks as well. They're going into the finish. What is Whitewicks doing? Why did he go into that finish? Oh, Kranhit almost stole Lixus for 5th place. Had Kranhit got 5th place there, that would have been the win for Lambda Kappa. I hope Kakwa is the way to say your name. Because I have no other way of saying your name. I legitimately have no other way to say your name. Alright, on to the 11th round. It is 6-4. With all 3 Lambda Kappa players, well, they were in first, second, and third. Now falls back to first, second, and fourth. But right behind Whitewicks is Kranhit trying to overtake him. Colby and Kyle. Oh, wow, that's a massive mistake by Whitewicks. And now it's all up to Lixus here to overtake, and he's gonna clip. All they need to do now is save. They need to pull a Marius here and not make a mistake. That's Cal making a small mistake there. Can Lixus overtake both of them? Well, Kobe has... Wait, he hasn't won the round! Kranhit will finish, but Lixus is in second. Oh my goodness, what's happening here? Lambda Kappa will win the round. Cal wins it with Kobe as they both hit the wall. Whitewicks and Kizu are behind by over 8 seconds. And that's the end for Hypnotik there. We're going to go on to the 4v4 with Hypnotik down 0-2. Lambda Kappa winning the 1v1 and the 3v3. And I definitely have to give the MVP there to Kobe. Cal, right up there with him, always helping the carry, but Kobe, just the most consistent player there, gets the W for his team. And we're going off to the 4v4. Alright, on to the 4v4. And the 4v4, if you wonderful ladies and gentlemen don't know anything about TCS, the 4v4 takes place on a secondary map. So the 1v1 and 3v3 take place on one map, and then the 4v4 takes place on another one. That's exactly what we see here. We see a change in the maps, and we see a lot of the players getting ready here, setting up. We might see Monkey play. We might not. Who knows? There are plenty of players here that could play. Guigs, Lulu. Obviously, Walgen can come back as well. He was the one who played in the 1v1. And on the side of Lambda Kappa, I mean, Stoker Cold that hasn't played yet. Perchignan hasn't played yet. Iminex. Oh my god, I can't say his name. Iminex. Iminox, there you go. Hasn't played yet. Kakwa hasn't played yet. Claw hasn't played yet. Slopew hasn't played yet. There's someone else down there. That is me. Alright. Sorry if I absolutely butcher your names, by the way. Because even if I try to say them in French, like Kakwa, I'm sorry, I just can't say your name. Iminox. I mean, I'm going to say it Iminox. I am an ox. That's an easy way of saying it. I'm an ox. Yeah, that works. Anyways, the warm-ups have started up here. It seems like it's going to be Imanox, Perchignan, Iron God, and Imanox for the Lambda Kappa guys. It's going to be Monkey, Walgen, Lixes, and Kizu for Hypnotik Esports. If they're ready here. Seems like once again Lambda Kappa strong on these maps. First and second for them. Hypnotik in third and fourth in this warm-up. It just seems like Stoker Cold is pretty stone cold when it comes to these maps. He's pretty good. Oh, Monkey making a mistake there. Turning on too early. Making a bunch of little different mistakes. Perchignan here as he goes into the risky finish. There you go. And that's how that map is done. The record on here by Hypnotik is 55.4, though Perchignan has come in and done a 55.5. We could expect times such as those during our runs here. As we reset here for the match to start. Are we going to have a reset in the warm-ups as well, I wonder? Okay, yeah. So 4 warm-ups. Alright. He even said it in chat. I just didn't look. So 4 warm-ups. We've already had 2. We'll have 2 more. Unless he meant 4 more from that point on, but I think I doubt that. That's a little bit too many warm-ups. 4 warm-ups on a map that you already know, I think is good enough. These guys are pushing the limits, where we're looking at Walgen here, what he can do when the limits are absolutely pushed here. He's doing so very, very well. Staying away from the walls while also being quite tight on the corners, being able to get some No airtime. Getting a very beautiful turn there. No one able to catch up to him as he takes the finish perfectly fine. That's a 55.3. That's a very good time by Walgen there. You think? Yes. It shows that these guys are French. They even say the words in reverse like they do in French. That was a very nice time, though. Even Stoker Cold, who was right behind him with a 55.5, just didn't have like enough speed. Right? He just couldn't catch up. That's how good of a time that was from Walgen. If we can see a lot of that out of him, then this can be sick. I wonder who the winners will be at the end of the day here. We're going to see a lot of hits. This map does seem a little bit more technical, a little bit tougher. Let's get it from Keezer's perspective here, who is in third with Pechignon and Iron God ahead. Unless it's Iron GD, but I doubt it. Which Trackmania player actually plays Geometry Dash other than me? I've never heard of a Trackmania player playing Geometry Dash. It's funny. Oh, that's a nice steal there by Kizu right at the end. Pechignon will win that warm up, and for a second I thought he said a bad word, but I can't forget that when you press T, sometimes it does the T in chat. Right? So hold on. Let me get that to work. Come on. I pressed T. No, it didn't do it. It didn't do it. It didn't do it. There you go. It did it there. See, it completely did it. T. Anyway, on to the 4v4. And it started off pretty bad there for Hypnotik, who's already hit the wall and is behind by almost 8 whole tenths. Though his teammates are in the lead here for second and third for Stoker Cold, Iron God, and Pechignon. Walgen is in fourth place with a good line. Almost catches up to Pechignon there, but Pechignon, good lines of his own, able to stay ahead for now. In behind is Lixus, who's behind the leader by 3/10, but the leader makes a big mistake there, and Walgen, what a great line by him, overtakes two, and he's only now in second place behind Iron God. Pechignon in third. Stoker Cold falls back. Walgen overtakes for the lead. Hypnotik, we're not in first and second there, but they're going to win the round. Pechignon comes in third, along with Iron God in second. Hypnotik's Kizu in third. Kizu in fourth, sorry. Stoker Cold in fifth, and Hypnotik's in seventh will give the win over to, I do believe, Lambda. Yes, it does. And we go on for the second round of the 4v4. Hypnotik's had a very rough time of it on the first round there. Who was that? Was that Monkey? That was not Monkey. So, someone DNF'd? Pause. Yeah, someone left. Was it Whitewicks? Yeah, no, it wasn't Whitewicks. What happened here? It's Walgen who didn't start. Walgen just did not start. How many times are we going to have resets here? It happens, it happens. On to the actual second round now. Hopefully no one bonks the start. No one has done so. Though Walgen already behind by a 10th and a half. And the four Lambda Kappa guys are in the lead here. Hypnotik's falling back just a little bit. Let's go on with Walgen, who falls back to 7th place. The bad line there, trying to get past Hypnotik's with a better line. Can he overtake more, actually? He almost gets past Pechignon. And in fact, with that line, he does get past Pechignon. So does Lixus. But he's going to take such a wide line that he gets overtaken by literally 5 people. He's back up into 3rd place with Iron God right behind Pechignon. trying to find a good line. Persignon is the only one for Lambda Kappa now. Lixes trying to keep his second place. Walgen in first. Persignon overtakes. Yes, he does. Lixes comes in third. Monkey in fourth. Soaker Cold in fifth. Kizu in sixth. Iron God and Imanox coming in seventh and eighth. That's a round for Hypnotik. Just got to do the quick maths in my head. Persignon out in the lead. Stoker Cold, Walgen, Monkey up there with them. All in that same little pack. Though Stoker Cold and Monkey do fall back a little bit. Monkey does put himself back up into that, but Monkey will absolutely smother himself up against the wall. And now it's all Walgen, Persignon, and Iron God. Iron God overtakes Persignon, but with a wider line. They're now neck and neck, fighting for second place. Walgen still in first place. Kizu just behind, fighting with Imanox for fourth place there. Walgen, though, really out in front by over a tenth. Iron God does have a better line. He has more speed, but he goes slightly wide. Persignon, he's coming up behind. He doesn't have exactly enough speed. Half a tenth behind. Iron God comes in third. Kizu in fourth. Imanox in fifth. Lix is in sixth. And I think this is a round for Hypnotik, actually. No, it's a draw. It is a draw. I was in my head trying to do the math because there is a total of 36 points being given out at this point. So if both teams get 18, then that round becomes a draw. I thought that was not a draw. I thought that was a round for Hypnotik, but it seemed like it was a draw. My bad, I guess. Stoker Cold does hit the wall there, so let's go on with Walgen, who's fighting on with Persignon. Can I get Iron God by chance here? Do I have Iron God? No, I don't. I have Persignon, though, on my quick switches. So, I got Persignon here with Walgen. Right behind him is Iron God, with Kizu in fourth and 7 tenths behind. Walgen gets overtaken by Persignon. Into the last corner they go. Who's got more speed? Persignon needs to reset. And Walgen will win it. Hypnotik take the round very convincingly after Persignon goes from first to last. And that's a very nice time by Walgen. A 55-2. What a time by him. Persignon really needed to push, and he pushed just a little too hard. As I said, just a little too hard. We're back on with Persignon here. Sorry for hitting my mic. Walgen once again in the lead along with Iron God. Oh no! Walgen hits the wall, and that could be it there for Hypnotik. As Persignon lags a bit. Maybe that was me, actually. Who just lagged a bit. Thank you, Pulse Insanity, for the follow. Very nice of you, as Persignon is out in the lead all by his own. Lixes, who's right behind him. Let's go on with him as we see Persignon clip the edge. Lixes goes up into first place. No one in the same postal code. Monkey in second. He's 3 tenths behind. It's going to be a fight for behind there. Hypnotik comes in first and second. All they need to do is finish. Come on, that 8th place person needs to finish or else they won't win the round. Yes, Kizu comes in and they draw. 18 points for Hypnotik, and this round is a draw. If Kizu doesn't finish that round, that is not a draw. That is a win for Lambda Kappa. Very important that is a finish there. Thank you, Manguin. Oh my goodness, I completely said that wrong. Manguin. I'm trying to say that in French. Manguin? Yes. Ben oui, c'est comme ça tu dis. Anyway, thank you for the follow. Thank you everyone for the follow. Very nice of you to get me all the follows. I will be live with some more TCS matches all night long, and then tomorrow with more TCS matches. I do believe I got 4 TCS matches today, this being one of them. And tomorrow, I got 3 of them, including Cup of the Day, up for you guys. Speaking of up for the task, I mean, look at this. Lambda Kappa, first, second, and third. If they finish in this order, they will automatically win the round. Iron God, though, hits the wall. As I said that, all he needs to do is finish in 6th to certify the tie. Pachignon is in first with Stoker Cold in second. Hypnotik comes in first and third and fourth, but Iron God comes in 5th and wins the round for Lambda Kappa. It's actually how English people read my last name. Oh, that is funny. I'm sorry. I'm French. I'm Quebecois, so I tried my best to read French names in French. Thank you. Zero. Oh, Zero. How are you, Zero? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, Manguin. I'm trying my best to read that in French, but it's hard when I'm speaking in English right now. I can't go from one language to the other as quickly as I like. Anyway, we're on with Lixus here with Walgen in front. Walgen has had the fastest time out of anyone here. It's the only one who's been able to get faster than a 55.5, and he's gotten a 55.2. As we see, Iron God not hitting, that was his teammate, my bad, hitting the wall there. Pachignon is in second, Monkey in third, Iron God in fourth, and that is a miss from Walgen. That's a miss from, oh no, and Pachignon out in the lead, out in the postcode of his own, with Monkey right behind him, won't be able to catch up. But Monkey and Kizu in second, Imanox is in third, Stoker Cold coming in 5th, and with Iron God coming in 7th, that is an instant win for Lambda Kappa. It's 3-2. And we're off to the 6th round here. 3-2 for Lambda Kappa. Hypnotik Esports are behind 2-0 in the series so far. Lambda Kappa winning the 1v1 7-3 and winning the 3v3, I do believe, 7-3 as well. Let's go on with someone in behind Pachignon here, who was in 4th place, still in 5th place now as he overtakes Iron God, who absolutely knocked himself off the wall there. Walgen, Monkey, and Kizu ahead of Pachignon at the current moment. Pachignon making a large turn. He's got more speed. He overtakes 2. He overtakes Kizu there and takes himself into the lead. Let's go on with Walgen back here. Let's look at the fight between Kizu and Pachignon. Pachignon keeping himself in the lead, but Kizu having more speed, and it's all down to the last turn here, and it's going to be Pachignon winning it out with Kizu and Walgen coming in 2nd and 3rd, but with Hypnotik coming in 1st, 2nd, sorry, not 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th, they are going to win the round. Now, I know I'm running a little bit late for the next matchup. I'm not sure who I'm doing exactly next up. I'm actually going to look at that real quickly here. But I'm sorry if I'm starting off a little bit late for the next match. But this match is something to behold. I'm sorry if I start the other games a little bit later on today. Right now, Lambda Kappa in 1st and 2nd place as Imanox falls from 3rd to 5th. Lixus overtakes Stoker Cold as well. Pachignon has been so solid. He's got himself into the lead once again. One of the most consistent guys for Lambda Kappa on this map. Lixus and Kizu are the only two really who can win it out. For the Hypnotik Esports team, Pachignon and Stoker Cold are keeping themselves at bay, but oh, that's a mistake by Pachignon. Stoker Cold now, the only one who can realistically win it unless Pachignon pulls something out of a hat. That's Lixus hitting the wall there, and Imanox coming in 4th. That will ensure the win for Lambda Kappa, and it's 4-3. Let me take a look real quick at who I'm casting afterwards, because there is a cast after this. Yes, it's going to be Orcs GP Red versus Random 2, I do believe. Yes. That is going to be a League 3 game that I'm going to be doing after this one. So I told was it Orcs GP versus Random 2 to start off without me. If they're ready to go, I will not stop them. I will join them when this match finishes, of course, and then go on with them in the middle of their 1v1. Alright, so, with that being said, during this entire round, Pechignon has been out ahead, with Iron God in second. Monkey overtakes Waljin, who is in third and fourth. Imanox, coming in fifth, will ensure the victory there for the Lambda Kappa, and I do believe it is 5-3. Ryuax, thank you so much for the follow. I've been getting so many follows today. Thank you so much, everyone, for following. It's very, very nice of you to do. Just today, I've had so many follows. Yeah, 7 total people followed. That is sick. Thank you so much, everyone, for following. It is currently 5-3 for the Lambda Kappa guys. Can they sweep out the series? Or will they falter here and only win the series 2-1? Will they lose the 4v4 here? Right now they are in the lead, and both of their players are 1 and 2. Monkey trying to catch up to them. Waljin realistically is the only one who's fast enough to really fight it out with Pechignon and Iron God, and it shows here why, because look at that speed from him. He's in third after overtaking 2 of his teammates. Pechignon takes a weird line, loses a lot of speed. Iron God takes a more inside line, keeps his speed. Waljin will come in second! With Iron God hitting the post, he actually comes in fourth, but with Stoker Cold actually coming in third, right behind. No one from Hypnotik helping out. As they finish in 7th and 8th, it's 6-3. Thank you, 7Ven TM, for the follow. Thank you, Neodime, for the follow. You guys are awesome. Everyone who's watching, you guys are awesome. The 20 wonderful ladies and gentlemen here. I hope you are enjoying this match. And right after this one finishes, we're going to go to our League 3 match between Orcs GP and Random 2. And it's going to be instantaneous. Yes, I will stop the stream for just about 1 minute, just for the sake of... Oh, no, wait, I don't need to stop. That's right, because the password is hidden. So I don't need to stop that. Stoker Cold out in the lead, out of his zone, with a Waljin right behind. Waljin, though, he can find some quick lines. He can really risk it here, and he needs to, because Stoker Cold is in first, with Imanox and Pechignon in third and fourth. Lixus gets past Imanox there for 4th place there. Who's going to win it out? It's going to be Stoker Cold, and we're going to go in behind with Hypnotik and Kizu coming in 7th and 8th. That's GG, the sweep for Lambda Kappa. It's GG's all around. And that is the victory here for Lambda Kappa. They win the 1v1 7-3. They win the 3v3 7-3. They win the 4v4 7-3. It's as if they were meant to win 7-3, and that's exactly what they just did. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to leave this game right here. I'm going to be joining the Orcs GP versus the